Welcome to Pet Talk. We're celebrating Memorial Day. So glad you could join us. A big thank you to all of our wonderful military humans and canines who risk their lives for each of us each and every day. We begin with a look at the Connecticut Department of Corrections Canine Memorial. It was dedicated on October 19th in 2012. This glorious statue is located at the Maloney Center for Training and Staff Development in Cheshire, Connecticut. It's a gorgeous life-size bronze German Shepherd on top of a granite base. Oh, I love this. The Connecticut Department of Corrections Canine Program began in 1985 with 6 canine teams at Summers State Prison. Pet Talk says thank you to all of our brave canines who have served and who continue to serve us every day. Okay, and speaking of wonderful canines who serve, meet Spartacus, a gorgeous Akita, almost 4 years old. He weighs about 125 pounds, absolutely fabulous, and has been a registered therapy dog since September 2010. He's here with his dad, Brad Cole, founder of Diogenes LLC, a full-service investigative agency, which is located right here in Connecticut. And it's so interesting, Brad, because you actually sort of incorporated your background and your love of Spartacus into sort of a second career. You said you never really expected that he would be a therapy dog, but that's sort of the way that he has taken you because people respond to him all the time.
Hi, Lauren. Thank you for having us. Yes, Spartacus, I just loved his personality, and through his experiences as a puppy, led me to get him tested as a therapy dog, and we ended up kind of being successful in the pass the test, and we volunteer at Yale New Haven Hospital.
It's absolutely wonderful, and also you spent a good deal of time right on the scene in Sandy Hook, which must have been very difficult, but you said it was incredibly satisfying and really meant a lot to the people there.
It did. The impact of the dogs overall up there was something that mental health-wise was the greatest tool that could be available for them. The children who were in the school didn't necessarily know what to process or how to process, and didn't necessarily weren't ready to talk. So the dogs that were behind the scenes up there were able to help the children decompress, help them not feel that they had to talk.
And I know you were even with Janine right there on Fox, and that was part of the time at the scene. And you were right there at the scene when things just happened.
Well, we were off-site. We weren't at the particular scene,
right?
Because too much was going on.
Of course.
It wasn't appropriate. But we were at the crisis center at that location, and we were there for 12 days of what I termed the initial crisis period till Christmas afternoon.
Yeah, and you said that coming up in June, actually, they are saying thank you to all the service dogs with a sort of a special, I guess, celebration.
Yes, I got
That's
word
terrific.
Friday night that Newtown is putting together a thank you to the therapy dog event, and Newtown Veterinary Specialist is coordinating that. And we are, my understanding is they're going to extend out an invitation to all the dog teams that have worked in Newtown and give Newtown the opportunity to physically say thank you to somebody.
It's wonderful, and there were so many on site there. You said it really was a good feeling to be a part of that. I know also, look at that face on that Spartacus. I mentioned your background because you work with investigations and things like that. How do you shape the two together? I think we were talking and you said that shows the importance of why you need dogs on the scene and to help in things like that.
I'm former law enforcement. I'm also a private investigator, and I'm trained in interview techniques of children and adults. Given our work at Yale, given my background in law enforcement and in the private sector, we had the tools that we could assist and be a resource for the professionals, mental health professionals up there.
Were you surprised at how much it meant to those people?
Yes, I mean, when we went up there to offer our help, it wasn't to think of the end result. It's a tool. If you need us, we're there.
Right.
And after the first few hours of being on site, we actually had to reach out for other additional dog teams to work what we call behind the scenes, directly with the counselors.
Fantastic. And your visits to Yale New Haven, that must mean a lot as well.
Yep. We smile when we leave.
You
We
smile.
leave from there.
And I'm sure everybody there is smiling. Also now, you are excited about some new legislation that's pending.
Yes.
Tell me about that. We're going to put up a little full screen here to explain exactly what that is. But this seems very important, and that's pending right here in Connecticut. You want to mandate education about the value of therapy dogs. You want to mandate access to therapy dogs, and also create a canine response group that is available within 24 hours.
That's what my understanding. This legislation was brought forward in February and has been through the process, and it's on the final leg of approval, hopefully. It's on the calendar for the Senate. And it's landmark legislation. To the best of my knowledge, there's no place else in the United States that mandates a response group and mandates education and access to Department of Children and Families counselors and therapists.
And I guess it reinforces how important it is, as if we didn't know that. I think a study just came out saying those who have animals are have so much less stress in their life, so that's important. So Brad, where can folks get in touch with you and Spartacus? I know you will go to scenes and you also give talks. Where can we find you?
You can find me at my office in Southbury. The number is 203-264-6802, or the 1-800 number of 800-992-3216. And my email address, bradcole, as one word, at diogenesllc.com.
Fantastic. So I know folks might want to get involved in what you're doing and join up even and find out how you and Spartacus really sort of got started. So.
Yeah, they can call up. I can let them know of the therapy dog groups in the area. I am a member of one of those groups, and they can get certified or registered and be able to participate if they like. It's not, it's not something where there's certain training and certain education that goes involved with it.
And finally, you have to have a well-behaved dog, which you have.
Yeah, Spartacus
so
is. He is who he is.
He is who he is. Thank you so much. So happy to have you here, and thank you for all the work that you've done. It's really, I'm sure, helped so many people.
It's our pleasure. Thank you, Lauren.
And happy Memorial Day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. And as we go to break, we have some more wonderful news. Lucy has been adopted. Check it out. She's got not one, but two moms. They're twin sisters. Kelly is on the left and Carrie on the right. Kelly and Carrie work at the Norwalk Veterinary Hospital, where Lucy made a miraculous recovery after being burned in a fire. And here's Lucy with Kelly and Carrie's dad. That's Grandpa. She's so precious. She's come such a long way, and we are thrilled. Special thanks to Allie from Open, who helped make all of this possible. We'll be right back.
Events that happen here and here and here can change your life. Find out what they mean and what you can do about them each week on Focus on Connecticut.
You think we're making the right moves with the current education bills that we have in place?
Catch the key political, social, and economic issues that affect you here in southwestern Connecticut.
That had to be intended.
Saturdays and Sundays on News 12 Connecticut. At any time on demand on Channel 612 or at news12.com. We'll keep you informed.
We're back celebrating Memorial Day right here on Pet Talk, remembering all those humans and canines who have fought so bravely to defend you and me and allow us all to be free. So a big thank you out there, and a big to these little birdies. Aren't they gorgeous? These are lorikeets. They're a type of parakeet, and you can actually see them up close and personal at the Maritime Aquarium in Norwalk. They're bringing in about 50 plus for their big summer exhibit. They will be right out and about in the courtyard, and there'll be a dozen different species, and gosh, are they gorgeous. And visitors can actually feed them with cups of nectar. Love that. So you definitely want to check that out. Terrific. Norwalk Aquarium. Exhibit opens on May 25th, and you can find out more. Log right onto their website. And of course, they're located on North Water Street right in Norwalk. From those beautiful birds to these beautiful, gorgeous beds, aren't they divine? These are just a few of the wonderful, unusual items you will see at a wonderful event called Celebrity Catwalks Paws in the City. It's a fashion show of furry proportions, all to raise money and awareness for dogs in need of their forever homes. It's coming up on Saturday, June 1st, and it is right in New York City. It's located at 20 West 22nd Street. And it's going to be tons of fun. Tickets are going fast, so you want to sign up. Let's find out more. Please welcome Celebrity Catwalk founder Jennifer Bartok, and also she's sitting next to Stephanie, who has one of the fabulous models up for adoption. We're going to meet in a second. But first, Jen, please tell me about this event. This looks like great fun.
Absolutely.
We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you very, very much for having us. Yes, we're very, very excited. We're going back to our roots, really, at Celebrity Catwalk, and we're doing a furry fashionistas are going to be hitting the catwalk. It's going to be a wonderful fashion show featuring rescues, adoptable dogs, dogs that recently found homes. It's all being led by the Real Housewives of New York. And wonderful people like Stephanie, who will be hitting the catwalk with their dogs, and wonderful dogs that are also up for adoption and looking for forever homes.
Which is so terrific. It's
Yes.
just a win-win situation.
Yes.
And I know for those of you who watch The Housewives of New York, two of them are going to be there,
Absolutely, yes.
front and center.
Exactly. Ramona Singer with Coco Singer, and Sonia Morgan with Marley. They are big supporters. They've supported us in the past, and they will be there again for us.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So
Yes.
there's celebrities, and there's all kind of items, and these beds are going to be there too. So let's get right to it, because these are beautiful. Tell me about this
Yes,
one first,
absolutely. These are beds by an amazing designer named Yvette Ruda, who has designed all of these beds. She makes them obviously from literally from scratch. As you can see, they truly are homemade, even though they don't look homemade, if you will.
No.
They're absolutely beautiful. She's a true designer. She's an apparel designer as well as a furniture designer. And her designs, her apparel designs are going to be in the show, so you will see those. And these are just some amazing beds that she also sent us that we thought would make it incredible.
This angel here
Isn't
on the
it
headboard.
amazing?
It's amazing.
Yes.
I wish I had a bed like this. This is
That's
a
what I
doggy
told you.
bed.
Exactly. I said I need something like this to sleep in myself, because
Let's look
they're
at this
amazing.
one. This is
also
chic.
this is another Yvette Ruda. She really will do anything for you. As you can see, she sometimes uses embellishments like rhinestones. She plays on the whole patterns and textures and fabrics. So this is just these incredible reversible pillows. And just the detail is just really amazing, and everything just coordinates back to the headboard and to the bed itself, and just really luxurious, and just a piece.
And look at this. This
Yes.
is so beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, it's just magnificent.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's something that you
Gorgeous.
have in your home that is not going to be something like, oh,
That
there's
you're
the
throwing in
dog
the
bed
corner,
over there.
like-
Exactly. It's really a conversation
You want to be able
piece.
to see it. And then there's
Exactly.
one more there near
Exactly.
Stephanie.
Yes,
And
near
that
Stephanie.
looks like
exactly.
faux fur over
Exactly. This is another wonderful bed here.
That's
Tater Tot, I think
gorgeous.
you'd look good in that bed. It's very
There you go.
matching, but it's kind of embracing that whole goth look with the cross and the, of course, faux fur blanket, and just the wonderful black and white colors. I see a lot of cream embellishments. It's just really just gorgeous, luxurious, comfortable beds. I want to crawl into one
me
right
too.
now.
Do they make it in
Wonderful.
giant size?
Exactly.
Those are great, Jennifer.
Exactly.
So those will be on display at the event.
Yes.
And also, you're going to have beautiful models, and we have a couple of them here. And I
Yes.
love that they're all for adoption.
Yes, that's really, really wonderful and important to us. And so sitting right here with Stephanie is Tater Tot.
Tater Tot?
And actually all the dogs that we have here, what I really like is that they break the stereotype that small dogs are not available at, animal care and control, or AKA the pound. People always, I think, envision large dogs that are at our city
Right.
shelters.
That's a good point.
And all the dogs that you're going to see here today have come from the city shelter. So all of them are looking for forever homes. This is Tater Tot. They are all with RescueZilla. So anyone interested can email rescuezilla@gmail.com. Tater Tot is really a sweet little girl. She's a Chihuahua mix. She's looking like just really sweet, really friendly. All of them are good with other dogs.
Precious.
They all are being,
Pumpkin.
fostered by people who have dogs, which is really wonderful. So they're just really sweet, sweet little dogs that you can find a little dog at your city shelter if
Now,
that's what
come
you're
on
looking
down.
for.
Let's get the next one.
Yes. So here is
Come right over
Carolina
here.
from
Carolina,
RescueZilla, and this is Patty Mayonnaise. Of course, she is another product of the city shelter. She is another rescue. She is looking for a forever home. Another really sweet little girl. Very friendly, very easy, also good with other dogs and animals. So these are all really
Looking
dogs that,
so
they don't
sweet.
have to be the only children in your home. They can be
Absolutely.
with someone else.
Love.
Really, really sweet.
Love your little
yes,
mayonnaise.
yes,
Okay.
yes. And this is
You've
Friday days.
put over, put her
can
right.
we come over?
Come over at the end, right there,
Absolutely,
and then come on down.
absolutely.
And who do we have
and
here?
this is
Put your
Cindy
scoot
Lou
over here and look out this way,
Yes,
darling.
exactly. Come on this way. And this is Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, how cute!
Who is
out
currently
of Dr. Seuss.
is currently being fostered, and Ignacio has 2 dogs already, so definitely another dog that's friendly with other dogs. She is really a love, another sweetheart, another example of what you can see in our city shelters. You know, just a really wonderful dog. RescueZilla@gmail.com.
Fantastic.
And they are just wonderful. And that's it, actually. Yes,
I love them
yes.
all. They're so precious.
And
So come on back
yes,
over here
yes.
with Patty Mayonnaise so you two can be front and center.
Absolutely,
Because we want to
absolutely.
remind everybody again.
Yes.
You'll see all of
absolutely.
these, Jennifer?
Yes, all of them. Hopefully, we would love for them to all be taken, of course, and spoken for. But as you can see there on the screen, they're all available. RescueZilla@gmail.com, or we'll see you at Celebrity Catwalk, and tickets are still available at celebritycatwalk.com.
On June 1st, so come
June
on out. It's
1st,
so much
yes.
fun. And where can we find you, Jennifer? At Celebrity Catwalk,
At Celebrity
right? 'Cause
Catwalk.
You're the founder.
Absolutely, absolutely. CelebrityCatwalk.com.
Oh, it's so much fun. Please come out and support Animal Rescue. It's so important, and you'll have so much fun. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
everyone,
very
for being
much.
here. Happy
Thank you.
Memorial Day as we go to
Thank
break. Please take a look at this September 11th memorial at the Diamond in the Pines Park. This was unveiled in September in honor of the 10th anniversary of the attacks on the World Trade Center. The statue serves to honor those brave animals that were so important to the rescue and recovery effort following the September 11th attacks, as well as those that provide assistance and companionship to our veterans at home and soldiers overseas. The bronze statue was funded with over $20,000 in private donations to the Rocky Point VFW Post 6249. So fantastic. I just love this. Thank you, everybody. We'll be right back.
From the gridiron, the baseball diamonds, or the courts, News 12 Connecticut is calling on local athletes, schools, and youth sports groups to give us your best hometown sports highlights.
1, 2, 3,
Send your video or picture to News 12 Connecticut at news12.com or upload them to My Picks at news12.com. Then tune in every evening to see if your highlights make the cut. Your hometown sports on News 12 Connecticut, only on Optimum.
Welcome back to Pet Talk's Memorial Day celebration. So glad you are joining us to help honor and thank all of our veterans out there, humans and canines, for all you do. This one's for you. I think you'll enjoy this. Aren't they cute? 2 brand new baby Nigerian dwarf goats. They're born at the Beardsley Zoo. They're such love bugs. Nigerian dwarf goats are miniature dairy goats. Both of them are girls. They don't have any names yet, but their mom is called Cupcake, and she's 3 years old. Dad is Rodney. He is about 1, or will be 1 in June. Both of these precious babies, known in the goat world as kids, are happy and healthy and waiting for you to come visit them. They're at the Beardsley Zoo. So check it out, www.beardsleyzoo.org. Now look at these gorgeous supermodels here to spread the word about a wonderful event. So much fun coming up on June 9th. It's called Rescue's Rock the Runway 4, and it's a day of fashion, food, and fun with some of the latest and hottest designers there who are going to be showcasing their pet fashions. It's taking place at the Long Island Sheraton in Hop Hog, and that is on Motor Parkway. All of the proceeds are going to benefit the wonderful Yorkie 911 Rescue Organization. Absolutely love them. And guess what? We have a preview right here on Pet Talk. Please welcome back to the show Mary Goodrow with her baby Pebblicious, who is a volunteer at Yorkie 911 Rescue, along with the founder, Heidi Walker. And we're so happy to have you both back. You were on a little while ago, and I know, Mary, at the time, you were actually working on a wonderful, wonderful kind of pre-rescue event, a birthday party, a disco bash, and that's coming up in June, right?
That's right. It's the day before the Rescues Rock the Runway. And it's a birthday party for Pebbles and her BFF Zizi. And in lieu of gifts, we asked people to donate to Yorkie 911. So we're going to start off that weekend with a little Saturday Night Fever disco event.
So
and
much fun.
Then that'll bring us into the Rescues Rock the Runway the following day.
Oh, I love it. And Heidi, you had a beautiful little doggie on the show. And actually, we're so proud to say that that doggie has been adopted, but we have some others here today.
Yes, both Pumpkin and Ginger. They're a bonded pair, and they actually need to be adopted together. So we've been looking very hard to find the right family for them. And we have over 20 other dogs on our website right now that do need homes.
Oh, so we're going to have to check that out, and you're going to have to check out these little pumpkins because they are also going to be at your event. So tell us a little bit more about the event because this really sounds like such fun. And
This is actually
the
our
girls
fourth
can't wait.
year. I know, she's so excited. She's just all over the place. But this is our 4th annual pet fashion show, and this